It started quietly, almost gently. A drop in temperature, a longer night, colder mornings that no one thought much about. Until one day, the warmth never came back. Before everything fell apart. Aira lived a simple life. She wasn't special. She wasn't powerful. Just someone who trusted too as she trusted Lila. The kind of friend who always smiled, always stayed close, always knew exactly what to say. Too perfect. And she loved Ken, someone she believed would stand beside her, no matter what happened. Someone she thought would choose her. But some things are already broken, long before you notice. When the world began to freeze, people showed who they really were. Food became scarce. Heat became power. And survival became a privilege. Aira did everything she could. She walked through the cold, hands shaking, breath fading into the air, carrying supplies that weren't even for herself. She endured the freezing nights just to keep them alive. But no one remembers sacrifice when there's someone else telling a better story. Lila spoke first, soft voice, convincing words, and somehow everything Aira had done became hers. The credit, the trust, the gratitude, all of it are gone. Aira tried to speak, tried to explain, but the moment passed before anyone even looked her way, because the truth was never meant to be heard. Ken already knew. The family already knew. And Lila was never really her friend. Aira stood in front of the door. The silence around her was strange. Too still, like the world itself was holding its breath. She frowned slightly, her chest tightening for reasons she couldn't explain. Ken was supposed to be inside. So, what's Lila? Lila started to cry, like she was the victim. Ken gets mad. He grabbed my arm and led me out the door. By the time Aira understood everything, it was already too late. The door closed in front of her, without hesitation. Warmth taken away in an instant. Outside, the cold wasn't just painful, it was silent, endless, unforgiving. And as the world slowly faded into white, only one thought remained. Why? And just before the darkness took her, Aira made a promise. If she was ever given another chance, she wouldn't beg, she wouldn't trust, she wouldn't forgive. This time, she would remember everything. The heavens took pity on her. When he opened her eyes, the weather went back a year before. Climate change? This time, her eyes no longer held warmth, only something colder, something sharper. This time, Aira won't be the victim.